Did you make it? Fin, are you happy? Okay, we're at the big farm. Meet the rest of the herd. This one's name is Bunny. She likes to scratch with a shovel. She just was bred this spring. And hopefully by next spring she'll have a baby. Hey, Bunny. Yeah, come here. She's a little bit shy, but not too bad. And here's the rest of them. This one over here, her name is Curly. That's Casey's mom. Okay, Curly doesn't like to be petted. About 10-foot rule. I think I've touched her twice in her life. She just really doesn't want it. And that's okay. Not everybody likes a snuggle. But she makes great babies. See how she's narrow on the front and big on the back? She's probably 10 years old and her udder is still tucked up nicely underneath, and she poops good. There you go, see? These ones over here, that's Cujo's sister. She looks like Cujo, doesn't she? And her mum. And this one, there's two cows we have that look just about exactly the same. And this one's name is, I think this is Sarah. Yep. That's Sarah. You must be full by now. You've been eating for 2 days. Okay, next one. Let's see who we got. This one here is, I have a whole bunch of cows that look a lot alike, and so it sometimes takes me a minute to figure out who they are. This one's name is Maggie. Yes, this is Maggie. Maggie has a map on the side of her. See it? Right there. That's Maggie. And over there is Maggie's sister, Belle. Belle looks like Maggie, except she has a little bit of a white blotch. Oops. And I don't know whose baby this is. I can't tell because they're laying down. But that is Belle's baby right there, and his name is Daniel. Daniel has some issues. He got an infected umbilical cord, and we'll be making a video about Daniel's progress. He's doing quite a bit better now. And here is Belle with the blotch, and she's having a scratch on the belly with a little stump there. Aren't you, Belle? Is it working good? Uh-huh. Why not? It's just the right height, isn't it? You can get your belly rubs in. Good job. This one's name is Tinkerbell. Her mom is Tina. At the little farm. And Tina and Bunny were the keeper heifers last year. Or Tinkerbell and Bunny, I mean, this one. And she's pregnant too, we hope. Due to have her first baby next spring, sometime between middle of March and the middle of April. If we're lucky. She'll be fine. They always are. And we're going over to visit Delia. Dahlia's mother was Daisy. Daisy's mother was Dottie, her daughter. And daughter's mother was Dottie. Way back in that family line, when my kids were little, their mother is the one that gave milk, that fed our babies. And she's quite tame too. She likes a good pat. She looks like she's been digging in the mud though. Look at mud all over your head. How did you do that? Huh? You found a mud pile. Oh, I know. There's a tree fell down. She's been pushing on the root. Look at her face. You look a mess. Yeah, look at you. You look like you need a bath. Maybe it's going to rain and you'll just get exactly that. Yes, there's a tree root fell down right over there and they've been rubbing on it, everybody. The issue we have is, where in the heck is JackBlack the bull? I don't seem to see him anywhere, and I hope he hasn't gone on a little walkabout vacation of his own. That is Bliss's baby. And again, Bliss has made a stellar looking calf. And this one right here, she will probably come to our house and get to stay on the farm. She will be what's called a keeper heifer. Her and Coco. And one more. Uh-oh, there's thunder happening. That's Curly with a K. Lots of babies. That young fellow there, he has an interesting story too. What happened, he's only got one testicle. The other one never dropped down. I call him the one nut wonder. And here she is, one of the matriarchs of the herd, Patches. Oh, Patch. She ripped her ear tag out. Look at her. Got a big notch there. She pulled it right out, straight through the edge. She likes to pat too. She's quite tame. You like a pat, Patches? You can see why she's called Patches. The other side of her face looks the same. I hear some stranger cows way over there in the trees, and that's what's worrying me about the bull. He might have gone for a visit. Oh, look at you. She has a very handsome backside for a cow. See how her haunches are sticking out? Looks like she's wearing a pair of pants. That's a desirable trait. We keep all of her baby girls because genetics are an important thing. There you are. Enough? Okay. Haha. Look who I found. There he is. JackBlack. And that's what the attraction is on the other side of the fence. He's found a cow that very likely hasn't been bred yet. And that's why he's so interested in her. And that's a real problem, because inevitably the fence gets wrecked. There he is. Go on, Jack. You get back with your own cows. Go on. Shoot. You want to tickle first? Be nice. No cranky bulls allowed. He's a big boy. Okay, where you go? Go on. Go with your own cows. Go on. pants on him. Hurry up. Where you go? Hut, hut, ah. Shh. Hurry up. Don't be a bad boy. Look after your own family. That's a boy. Good job, Daisy. She got rid of those strange cows, chased them away, and helped me bring Jack back. And this one's name is Beatrice. She's very snuggly. She's had her second calf this spring. She had a big boy last year, but a fairly reasonable size this year. And that's her baby up there. And Jack is back, looking after his own. That's the trouble. They got a new pasture here, all kinds of food, so they get filled up really quickly, and then they got nothing else to do but go test the fence. Hey, Jack, don't you? Fence wrecker. You like it? Hmm? Jack used to have horns, see? You can see that little spot there. That's where the horns were removed when he was young. But it still has, he didn't do a really good job because it still has little kind of things like skers. Not actually skers, but those are actually horns. But they break off every little while. There's spots where they can't itch down in the crevices. He really appreciates it if I give it a scratch with a shovel. It's not too hard. They got pretty thick skin. You can scratch fairly firmly. It's quite gentle. There's some rules about bulls, though. You never pat them from here forward. And whenever you pat a bull, you always start patting him on this end. If you only don't ever pat the bull's head, then they'll always just come towards you and they turn around like this. Because that's how it works. That's all they've ever known. They don't know I can scratch them on the head. It seems fairly simple, but trust me. About that far, that's as far as you go. Don't patch them just above the front shoulders. Don't pet the neck or the head. And you'll have a tame bull like this. Doesn't cause any trouble. You can handle them. Now you've met JackBlack. He looks like a Black Angus, but he's not. He's actually a limousine. The limousine breed, that's why he's got that big bubble butt. That's a limousine characteristic. Nope, he's gonna have some more pets maybe. It's fairly muscular. He looks like he lives at the gym, don't you? Huh? Are you tame? Fairly tame. A teddy bull. Sure he is. Now you've met JackBlack. JackBlack. Jack's a new bull. He just came here last midsummer. Or late breeding season. Kind of an emergency happened. He's actually half-brother to the bull we had before. Same dad. He's a registered limousine. If you look, you'll see he's got this. See this pink tag right here with the L on it? He doesn't like his head touched, but yeah, that's his limousine tag. What happened, if you go to our homepage where it says cows and stuff, and you see there's a bull in the little round picture there, that's JoeDaddy, his brother. And all these red calves. Oh, I'm gonna have a little nap right there. That's good. You make a good cushion. I'll sit on you, okay? There. And all these red calves, they're offspring of JoeDaddy. But that cows on the fence problem, that's what happened is JoeDaddy bred some cows through the fence and he damaged himself irreparably on the part that matters. And so we had to quick hurry go to the people where we got them from, and JoeDaddy had to go where mature bulls go, and then we got JackBlack instead. And so the only calf that we've got is that little black calf called Pokemon. That was Jack's first job when he arrived on the farm, was to clean up the cows that didn't get bred. And so Pokemon is really quite late. Oh, there he is, way down there. See that right there? Whoop, where's my finger? Right there, that's Pokemon. He was only born about 2 months ago. So next spring we'll have a bunch of black calves. And here's Patches. Patches baby is that right here, the one that one testicle wonder. And you got, when you elasticate them to make them steers, you got to do both testicles. And so we waited and waited for the other one to come down, and it never did. So he will be sold like that. Not much else you can do with that. They call that kleptorchid one in dogs or any animal when they only have one testicle drop. And that's what happened to him. Hey, Patchy. More scratches? Okay, just a minute. Here. She's quite... I like tame cows. If you don't have your cows tame, then it's really painful to handle them, just one person. But if they're tame, then the other problem is sometimes you want them to move and they won't move because they want to be petted instead and get a little bit demanding. Hey, Cowie. Yeah. See that baby? She's watching me pretty close because she's not so tame. She thinks I might pounce on her or something. That's Bliss's baby. She will get tame when I hand raise her through the winter and feed her grain. She'll get all pettable and nice. All Bliss's babies have got a really nice temperament. That's why I keep them. Because they're a lot like their mom. They have really nice udders. They produce rich milk. And they have a huge maternal instinct. When their babies are born, they just stay right with their baby for a week. And the baby starts galloping around the pasture and the poor cow trying to keep up, but they won't leave their babies. And that's a very good thing, isn't it, Tim? Hmm? You're gonna keep them babies? Yeah. So, that's it. This is the big farm. It's not that big, it's still a one-bull farm, just like it says in our homepage. But it's a nice, peaceful place. Isn't it, JackBlack? It's surrounded by crown land on all sides, except the front. And then down the front starts right about there. There's a railway that goes to Vancouver. That way to Vancouver. That way to a city called Prince George in northern British Columbia. Daisy pup. Come here, Daisy. Come and say hello. Daisy's a good cow dog, aren't you, Daisy? Yeah. She will. You can point her to a cow and tell her to get that cow, and she will get him. Want me to show you? No, I won't. I don't like her to chase our cows unless she has a job to do. It gets her confused. But she does. Tell them to get them away or bring them to you. You're a good girl. And she's young. But she's a natural, aren't you? Yeah. Okay, where you go? Oh, nope. No. Come. Good girl. Right here. Okay, sit. Good girl. You wait.